Hola chicos, ¿cómo están? Vamos a esperar a que se conecten un poquito más. Díganme si se ve bien, si acomodamos algo. Ustedes díganme para poder comenzar bien la clase. Hola Héctor, ¿cómo estás? Ya estamos aquí listos. Creo que se ve un poquito oscura la imagen. Díganme si se ve bien los que se están conectando. ¿Cómo están chicos? Hola Elisa, Luna, qué puntuales. Se ve un poquito oscuro, ¿verdad? Ok. Muy bien, bueno, déjenme ver qué puedo hacer aquí rapidito para mejorar la imagen. Un momentito, vamos a así damos tiempo a que se conecten los demás. ¿Cómo están chicos? ¿Cómo amanecieron? Sí, sí se ve oscuro. Ahorita vamos a ver qué podemos hacer para arreglar un poquito esto. Un momentito, vamos a ver quién más se conecta, si damos tiempo, porque apenas vamos 13, y acuérdense que somos sexto A y sexto B, entonces tendríamos que ser más personas todavía. Sí, hijo, ya tengo el foco encendido. Sí, sí, sí. Sí, pero creo que no es luz suficiente. Hola Jimena, ¿cómo estás? Hola Eric, ya somos 18, muy bien, un poquito más, voy a dar otros 2 minutos para que se conecten los demás. Kevin, buenos días. Leo, buenos días. Bárbara, buenos días. Ya casi, bueno, somos 16, había 17 y ya se fue alguien. A ver, creo que ya se ve ahí un poquito mejor. Lo único es que se ve el reflejo, pues ahí de donde está entrando la luz. ¿Ya se ve un poquito mejor? A ver, díganme. Sí, sí, Jimena, se fueron 2 personas. No sé, mira, bueno, ya estamos en 18 otra vez. Ya estamos en 18 otra vez. Ok. Ok, ¿se ve mejor entonces? Ya casi, ya casi. ¿Qué se va de repente, Rodrigo? Sí, la del medio, por favor. Ok, bueno, pues yo creo que ya vamos a dar inicio, chicos. Buenos días. Good morning, class. How are you, everybody? We have 19 people, 19 students. Very good. Okay, so we're going to start now. Okay, so today it's time for science. So good morning. I'm very glad to see you. I miss you a lot. I want to see you again. I want to go back to the classroom as every morning. So hopefully we're going to go back soon. Okay, so we're going to start now with the science class. Are you ready with all your material? Can you see me, guys? You don't see me? Okay, so we're gonna start. Science notebook, yes, guys. Right now, you're not going to take any notes, okay? After we finish the video, after we finish the class, I am going to upload the information to Google Classroom, okay? So you can copy what is necessary to be copied in your notebook, okay? Yes? Okay, very good. Katia, good morning. Bruno, good morning. Glad to see you. Gael. Yes, listen, Jimena, and everybody. Right now, you're not going to take any notes, okay? Right now, you are going just to see, Miss Claudia, good morning. You are going just to see the class, okay? After we finish the class, I am going to upload the information to the class, the Google Classroom, okay? So you can copy everything in your notebook, okay? So right now, it's not necessary to take notes, okay? Just pay attention. During the class, if you have any questions by the comments, you can let me know, okay? Okay, so let's start. So today is Wednesday, May the 6th, 2020, and it's time for science. Okay, we still in section number one for unit 4, okay? And we still in layers of the earth. But right now we are going to talk about the characteristics of the hydrosphere. Okay, remember last week we were talking about the characteristics of the atmosphere. Remember that we are talking about the layers of the earth, the layers that protect our planet. Okay, the first one was the atmosphere. Now we are going to talk about the hydrosphere. Okay. Okay, so let's start with a big question. Do you see that little world over here? What color is it? Can you tell me in your comments what color is the world? When we see it, we see the images from the space, what color is the world? Or what color is our planet? Can anybody tell me what color is it when we see it? What is this color? Most of the planet, what color do we see it? Blue. Blue and green, very good. Okay, most of the planet, it's blue. Why do you think that we see most of the planet blue when we see it from space? The answer is easy, because the 70% of our planet is covered by the ocean, and the ocean is made by water, okay? So that's why when the astronauts take pictures from our planet, from the space, that's why we see it, most of it blue, because it has a lot of water around it, okay? The value is peace, Hector. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, so we're going to see where the water is located. When I tell you, okay, where can we find water? What places come to your mind? Yes, Kevin, I'm going to upload it to Classroom. Yes, don't worry about it. Just pay attention. Do you see me, guys? No? Can you see me, guys? Jimena is telling me that she's not able to see me. Okay. Okay, so let's... Hello, Carolina. Jonathan, good morning. Okay, so let's continue. So I was asking you, when I tell you, or when I ask you, where can we find water? Where can we find water? Okay. If I tell you, where can we find the water? What comes to your mind? Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Juan. Okay, so rivers, very good, Jonathan. We can find them in rivers. The ocean, very good. Okay, so let's continue. Lakes, very good, lakes as well. Okay, so let's see how can we find water in our planet. So 70% of the water is in the oceans. Let me move the... Okay, so as I was telling you, 97% of the water that we find in the planet is in the oceans. Then we have 2% of the whole water in the planet. It's found in glaciers and ice polar caps. The next one is the groundwater. The groundwater is all the water that is underneath the first layer of the earth. Okay, like for example, have you ever gone to Xcaret? We have here in Mexico some places that we call cenotes. That means that it's underground water, okay? Because that's the water that it's under the ground. Yes, yes, Hector. The big topic is layers of the earth, but right now we are talking about the characteristics of the hydrosphere. The next one is lakes, rivers, and streams, and that is only 0.009%, just a small part. It belongs to lakes, rivers, and streams. What is a streams? Streams are like small rivers, okay, like what we call in Spanish like arroyos. Okay, and the last one, it's the atmosphere. The atmosphere as well has water, okay, and the water in the atmosphere is 0.001%, okay, so it's very, very small amount of water. Now, if you take a look, if we add all these percentages, we have 100%, right? Well, only 3% of the water in the planet it's fresh water or sweet water. The only 97% is salt water. That means that it's not available to human or living things consumption. Okay? So that means that only 3% of the whole water in the planet is available for living things. Okay? So that's why it's very important that we take care of the water, because we have, even though you see the planet that it's covered in water, not all the water it's available for us living things, humans, plants, animals. Yes, Dylan, good morning. It's science. Okay. So it is very important not to forget three important things. Most of the water is in the planet, it's salt water. Only 3% of the water in the planet, it's fresh water. That means that it's available for living things. And the last one is most of the fresh water is solid. So most of the fresh water that we have on the planet, it's in glaciers or in ice, okay? So that's why most of the water, the fresh water, it's in a solid way. Okay, so far, any questions, guys? Any questions that you might have? Yes, no, maybe? Okay, so shall we continue? Okay, very good. Okay, who is that distance learning? Who is distance learning? Oh, okay, Alicia, very good. I didn't know. Okay, I'm glad to see you here. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, now the importance of water for organisms. Organisms, humans, plants, animals. Okay? We're going to talk about the water in the human body. Did you know that the water is vital for living things? We need water. All the living things need water to survive, okay? One of the reasons, yes, Katia, we're having a little trouble with the light. Yes, I know, guys. I for next class, I will try to do something else with the light, okay? Yes, you're gonna see me a little dark right now. Okay, so water, it's a vital substance for all living things for many reasons. The first reason and the most important is that according wide accepted scientific theory, water is the origin of the first forms of life. So life begins or began with water. So that's why water is one of the most important things for the living organisms. Okay, so as you see here, guys, in talking about water in the human body, for women, up to 60% of our body, for girls, it's water. And for boys, and for boys or adult men, it's up to 60% or 65% of water. That means that all the liquids that we have, or all the liquid that we have in our body, for girls it's 60%, and for boys or men it's 65%. And as you see, it is very important. We can divide that percentage. For example, in ice, the form of the ice have 90% of 95% of water. The heart is 75% of water. The muscles have 75% of water. Brain, 83% of water. Kidneys, 83% of water, and lungs, 85%. And it is very important for you to know, guys, that blood has 90% of water. So it's the main ingredient of blood, it's the water, okay? So all the blood that you have, the main component is the water. Kidneys are riñones. Lungs, not hugs, lungs, pulmones. And kidneys are riñones. Okay? Okay, let me check. Is it better now? Okay. Okay, now let's continue. Very good, excellent. If you have any questions or any trouble with the class, please let me know so we can fix it, okay? Hello, Samantha. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, now, water in pregnancy. You know what is pregnancy? Pregnancy, when women carry babies, okay? So the water during pregnancy is very important because the liquid. Do you remember when we saw the topic of pregnancy in the classroom? Do you remember that there is a bag or a womb inside of the belly? Yes, Kevin, that's pregnancy. Okay, so that womb or bag that you see here, yes, it is protected by water. Okay, so the liquid that protects the development of the vertebrae of the embryos, okay, consists in water. Most of the liquid that is inside the womb is water. So that's why it's very important. Fetus, Jimena. Let me write it here. Something is going on. Okay. So as I was telling you, so most most of the liquid that is in it's water. That's why it's very important for pregnant women to drink a lot of water. Okay, because remember that what is inside that liquid, the amniotic liquid, do you remember? Do you remember? Okay, that's that's most of composed by water. Okay? Okay, let's continue. Okay, now we're going to talk about water in plants and animals. Why is it important for plants and animals to have water? Well, first of all, this is a plant cell. Okay, do you see it? Plant cell. Roman Núñez. Santiago, I guess. Right, Santiago? Is that you? Hello, Alondra. Good morning. Okay, so as I was telling you, this is a cell plant. This is a cell plant. And a cell plant needs water because water helps to have the cell this structure, okay? Do you see this part over here? This part over here, it's called back wall. And it's where the cell stores the water and helps to it to keep the form of the cell, okay? And Jimena, I think by the last name it's Santiago. Santiago from 6B. Okay, the next one in animals is very important because because water is the habitat for most organisms. Okay, so that's why water is important for animals too, because it's part of the habitat where animals live, okay? Okay. Uses of water. Where do we use water? In energy. Remember that movement of water generates energy, electric energy. Do you remember when we saw the topic of energy in the classroom? Yes or no? So remember that water creates, or the movement of water, yes, in las presas, right? The movement of water creates electric energy, okay? These places, yes, Elisa, I know that it's like pausing it. I think it's the internet. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. So the movement of water can be used to create electric energy. And this occurs on the dams in hydroelectric plants. Next. Industrial processes. This means that industrial processes, guys, it's when they treat or plants treat water, okay, for a better consume. Okay, for example, the dose that we give to the water is the treatment that it's going to receive. For example, the water that we use for food, for the food industry, is going to be with higher quality than the one that we use for mining. You know what is mining? Minas, okay?